Hi, welcome to this edition of Connections. I'm Christy Naus with the Community Foundation. I'm so excited that you joined us today. I've got my special guest today, Ben Page, the Director of Parks and Recreation with the City of Des Moines. Ben, welcome.
Thank you.
We are in a very special place and I can't wait to tell you more about it. This is Riverview Park here right in the heart of Des Moines. And tell us about not just this amphitheater, but the entire park experience here.
Thank you. Well, it's a very historic park. It actually opened in 1889 as the first zoo in Iowa. And it was short-lived. About 1915, a gentleman that traveled up to Coney Island for business came back and said, we have to have an amusement park like they have in Coney Island. So from 1915 to 1978, this was actually the first amusement park in Iowa. It's been beloved for all those years.
Yes.
It's called Riverview Amusement Park.
Yes, and so then it needed to close down, but it has been restored into this amazing amenity for the community with an amphitheater, for music. Tell us a little more about what happens here.
So in 1978, it did shut down and the neighbors have been patiently waiting for a long time. So around 2014, we got together with the neighborhoods and we said, what would you like here? Obviously, the city can't be in the business of roller coasters and Ferris wheels,
right.
but we can do something really cool here.
Yeah.
And they chose this. They chose to build a concert venue with a state-of-the-art large playground that's fully accessible to all children, even those with disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did it. We sought out on our trip to fundraise and get people together and build consensus, and we've just delivered, I think, one of the coolest parks in Des Moines now.
Mm-hmm. You know, there are a lot of great stories about this amenity, and you can learn the history as you walk into the park. There's a great documentation of that. I know I was walking in the other night to a concert here, and people were like, hey, the bumper cars used to be over there, and the mousetrap was over here. The park is a thing of its own. They've made it special to sort of reminisce about the actual amusement park that was here, the features within it. So that's cool in and of itself. But I think the story of how this came to be is also really cool. So neighborhoods came together to form the Parks Area Foundation, correct?
Correct. And
they dreamt and dreamt about what this could be, and then they made it happen. Mm-hmm. So you really saw some grassroots support here, right?
Yes, it's a really cool story. It's really one of the more innovating things that city government's done. In fact, I haven't seen this model replicated anywhere else. So the three neighborhoods came together and they said, we want to invest further in our neighborhood, but we need a revenue source. Yeah. So the city built this for them with the idea that they'll run the concerts, they'll sell the concessions, and they also have the high risk of if it's rained out or not. Yeah. But all that money that they make, they have zero paid staff, will go back into their neighborhood, whether it's somebody needs a new roof on their house, the business up the street need a new roof, whatever it may be. This is going to be a little business incubator all by itself. So talk about a public-private partnership where a park can pay the way for the neighborhood to get better.
Oh, I love it. And you could see people walking in from the neighborhoods, riding their bikes in from the neighborhoods. So if people want to enjoy this, it's open every day?
Yep, this is like one of our 76 parks. It's open 365 7 days a week, whatever you want to use this. The only time it won't be open all the way is when we do some of the bigger concerts. That we'll sell tickets to those. Okay. But there'll also be a lot of free events and concerts, live entertainment, Shakespeare in the park, you name it. We're going to do a little bit of everything here.
Yeah. And how do people learn about what's going on here? Is there a website?
Yes, so this group, the Parks Area Foundation, created a new social media sites with Facebook and Twitter called Riverview Events. Riverview
Events on Facebook or Twitter.
Yes, go there. They've already done a good job of already updating that. There's all kinds of really cool ways to use this amphitheater.
Yeah, and I think there are concerts every Friday night starting July 2nd. Is that correct?
That's the free concert. The Rendezvous on the River concert series.
Rendezvous on the River, plus all the other things that you can find on their Facebook page or through Twitter. Ben, thank you so much. You do so much for our city, not just here at Riverview, but all over. You make it a place we want to live, work, and play. So thanks for your work every day. Thank you for joining us. You can learn more about the Community Foundation and how you can help us be better together at DesMoinesFoundation.org.